do. I'm Agent 760, and with me today on World of Anime, we have a special guest. Please welcome Project A-Kon guest of honor, Mr. Bruce Campbell.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Agent 760. It's a pleasure to be here on your show.
So the question on our mind, or one of the questions on my mind at least, and I guess for other people, is what brings you to A-Kon?
I've been doing convention appearances for probably about 10 years now, and I used to do some for Fangoria and others, and this A-Kon thing, even though I'm not really sure why I'm here either, because it's primarily for anime, I think they just want to balance out their guest list, and I think that's where I come in. And just because I do conventions and I enjoy you know, glad-handing with folks and seeing what's going on out there.
And are there any characters that you've ever wanted to be in any animated features?
Yes, Speed Racer.
Speed Racer?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be Speed Racer. And as I got older, I wanted to have a lion like Kimba. And so I went to the local pet store and I said, do you have a white lion that I could buy? And they said, no. And I couldn't believe that they didn't have a white lion. So I bought a white poodle and I shaved it around and I made its tail look like, and I painted his face and I called it Kimba. And he would come and I had him eat raw meat all the time. And that was Kimba the White Lion. And then for Halloween I was Speed Racer for about 12 years in a row. And up until about last year. And then the costume fell apart.
All the roles as hero or villain, which type are your favorites? Do you like being a hero more often? Do you like being a villain?
I liken it to the kind of being a factory worker. I like job rotation. So that one day I'd be, you know, tightening bolts, the next day I'd be inflating tires, you know, that sort of thing. So playing a bad guy, generally they have better dialogue than heroes. They're not, you don't have to be as concerned about being likable. You can have more fun with it. Yet you can be a totally charming bad guy. When I play a bad guy, in my mind, I'm playing a good guy. Because from a bad guy's point of view, they're not a bad guy. It's just what they're saying and what they're doing belies their character. So, and when a good guy is written well, that's great too. Because then you can truly be a role model. I did a short-lived series on Fox called The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr., where I thought it was a good hero. Because he was not only smart, it wasn't just about fighting, about I'll kick your ass. It wasn't like that. That he could outthink them, and he was, he'd fight if he had to, but he was also very smart, which then allows your bad guys to be smart as well, so that you're playing on different levels. It's not only fisticuffs, but it's brain power.
Now, we have a member of our cast and crew by the name of Mr. Wendell that wanted to be here but was unable to make it. Could you do us a favor and say a few words to him?
Yeah, Mr. Wendell, it's a pleasure, of course, to speak with you, almost in person. We sense your absence today. We are sad because of it, and we look forward to meeting you one day in the future.
And to all of your fans who are watching our program, World of Anime, right now, what would you like to say to them?
I would like to say that never buy a poodle and attempt to turn it into a lion, because that's a really bad idea. And if you go as Speed Racer to Halloween, make sure that the costume still fits after 12 years.
Okay, well, that's about all the time we have for the interview today. We'd like to thank you very much for being on the show.
Sure.
And now, back to you guys.